Hey there, Bears fans. Man, we definitely got our ass kicked on Monday night versus the Niners. Now, Niners, I'll definitely give you some credit. You have a hell of a defense, hell of a running game, hell of a offense. Now you have a quarterback issue now. Now, we all know that Alex Smith had a concussion and you had to put the backup in. Now, I thought it would just be a 6-3 kind of game, or 13-3 kind of game, or 13-10 kind of game, but it never happened. And your backup quarterback played a lot better than our backup quarterback, Jason Campbell. Jason Campbell played like crap. I'm very, very not mad, but disappointed about his performance. But it's what it is. What it is. Now the Bears have a 2-game losing streak. But before that, they won like 6 in a row. Now, I don't know. Oh God, just very, very disappointed and irritating and all the good stuff. But I'm not giving up, not in a hurry. So I have some good stuff. I DVR'd it earlier from Sports Center, or actually Sports Channel, or whatever you want to call it. So listen to this. This is for the Bears fans and the Niners fans. So listen up.
Mr. Smith, we got to go by the numbers, give you full perspective. Again, 5.5 sacks, a new record for Monday Night Football, and a lot of years of MNF games, and Aldon Smith making his presence felt in a big way. All of those sacks, by the way, came when sending just 4 or fewer pass rushers. Next up, number 15. That's his new total. Went from, do the math, what, 9.5 coming in to 15 on the season. That's more than Jacksonville and Oakland each have as a team this year. Raiders are the worst in the league with just 11. He now has 29 sacks in 26 career games, highest total in that span, 4 ahead of the greats, Reggie White and also Derek Thomas. So the Bears' offensive line really could not, I mean, they just didn't know what to do here. The defense taking care completely of the Niners. How much different at all would it have been, Tim, if Jay Cutler were under center? Would it have changed at all?
No, and that's understanding that Jay Cutler is a phenomenal, second chance quarterback. Things break down, and Jay's done a lot to make that offensive line appear better. But when you watch those highlights of Aldon Smith,
he wasn't running Jay Cutler over.
Listen, I mean, listen, he had everything. It was the bull rush, it was the speed move. To me, you look at this, I don't know that anybody was getting out of this, and it wasn't him. It was, we see Ahmad Brooks there, Justin Smith getting involved. That was a horrible performance by that Bears offensive line. I don't think it would have made any difference if Jay Cutler had been the starter. In fact, Jay is probably a little bit happy that he got to sit this one out. Yeah.
Absolutely. They began the season 7-1, but they now have lost 2 straight games. So at 7-3, I almost wonder if I should ask the question, 7-3 record, are they still going to make the playoffs? But I'm asking you.
Yeah, listen, I think they do make the playoffs, and that defense is going to play much better than they played against Kaepernick and that style of offense that they faced last night. And defensively, they're going to continue to make plays. Offensively, we assume Jay Cutler is going to come back sooner rather than later from the concussion. He'll be a big addition to that team. And they're not going to face pass rushers every week as we look at their schedule like they faced this past week.
But what was exposed last night? What do they need to do?
Well, I think you look at them. They need to understand that you get matchups like that, like they dealt with Aldon Smith. You can't just assume that the Jamarcus Webb or Gabe Carimi are going to be able to figure it out and fight it out. Right. You help them with a tight end, you help them with a back, you do that type of thing. And defensively, they've relied so much on the turnovers that they've created. Weren't able to do that last night against that Niners offense. That's part of the deal. Special teams and defense have been huge for the Bears. Didn't get it last night.
Division play is going to be key. Their final 6 games, 4 of those 6 games come against division opponents starting next Sunday when they face the Vikings. Tim Hasselbeck with us all day here on SportsCenter.
So what do you guys think, Bears fans and Niner fans? Now, they only have 6 games remaining of their current schedule. So I'm not giving up in a heartbeat. So congratulations to you, Stephen Breach. Hopefully, Bears and Niners will get, let me rephrase that, hopefully Bears and Niners will do battle again, maybe in the playoffs or next season. And also, Bears had not won in San Francisco since 1985 out there. And that's the year they won the freaking Super Bowl. So I want to say that real quickie. Okay, here is the headliners in today's paper. I know Steel Breach is very, very happy, but it's what it is, what it is. You know, they rough it up, and they say on Sports Center, it don't matter who's the quarterback, and because Niners have they sacked, they pass rushed Jason Campbell. He looked like terrible. Man, he's like a third string quarterback instead of a second string quarterback. God dang, very, very upset. But I'm not giving up. They still in first place, barely. So, man, it was very, very it's very, very disgusting game to watch. I was flipping channels. I was watching Raw and all good stuff. And plus, I was so tired from this past Sunday because I went to Indianapolis to watch the Varsity. So, oh well. And they have no about the grading because it was a late game. So they got a big game this Sunday against Minnesota. After that, Seattle, and then we gotta hit the road again. Minnesota, then Green Bay, then the last two games of the regular season, Arizona and Detroit. At least the two last games are in domes. So I don't know how the weather is gonna be like at the end of the season. It might be like this, right? Like today, sunshine and just cool. So I don't know. Niners just a hell of a team. Now they say on the NFL Network or .com, they got the best defense. Yeah, right now they are, but what's going to happen next week? Who is going to have the best defense? You know, I really think in my heart, if Bears could work out the little kinks, they have a great defense. Look what happened they did against Tennessee. They kicked the ass, they took names. And then when they played against Houston, they struggled, but it was not really a blowout until they faced the Niners. So that's all I'm going to say real quickie. Just a little disappointed. I'm not really pissed off, just a little disappointed. That's all I'm going to say. Bears fans, don't give up. We have a good season so far. At least we're not bottom of our division. So we got to play. We got to finish our division. Hopefully we could win it. And hopefully we could beat the guys. Hopefully you could get revenge on the Packers. Hopefully you could sweep or split the series against the Vikings. And we got to face the Lions one more time. And we got to play Seattle and what I said earlier in this video. Have a good one. And Steel Breach, good luck to your team the rest of the way of the playoff push. I'm out here. Goodbye.